Hey, what's up guys? Slim with Grumpy Old Men here. Today I got a video on a queen charge, queen walk, hog attack, and it was in a ranged war against Omega Labs here, which I think is the feeder to Reddit Omega. So I'll explain a little bit what I look for when I use this attack here, like I'll be doing in most of the videos I make. Alright, so on this base, kind of seen the easy hog pathing with these defenses here from 9-10 down towards 6. Pretty easy to just queen walk the 12-3 side of the base, get this archer tower, whiz tower, expo, get both these cannons, both the air D, get both heroes once my queen steps in there, then just hog this back half. I always look for potential giant bomb spots anytime I use hogs. And on this base I could see that in between this whiz tower and archer tower, then right here in this opening, and then anywhere around that expo there could be some giant bombs. Knew there'd be nothing in this double expo compartment over here at 6. And this wasn't a fresh hit, so I knew there wasn't any giant bombs in between the mortar or the archer tower out here. And I also knew on my walk that I wouldn't get this archer tower and whiz tower because it's 4 tiles back behind this wall here. So on my hogs, I knew I was going to drop 2 different sets of hogs to target this archer tower and this whiz tower first. Then another set to target this cannon, another set for this archer tower, whiz tower, archer tower, whiz tower. But there is a Tesla in between these 2 storages. Again, this wasn't a fresh hit. And then another set of hogs on this mortar just to keep my hogs working down this path here. I didn't want them to cut over here. And then with my king on this attack, since I wanted to break my queen into this compartment, I just used my king on these buildings over here to walk his way down, just to cut my queen off so she'd go in here. Enough talking now. Show the attack. Didn't need any funneling troops. Obviously my queen naturally is going to walk down towards 3 o'clock because there's no buildings to pull her around over towards 9. And luckily this wasn't a fresh hit because I was going to hit it fresh. Someone ended up hitting it before me, and if I would have hit it fresh I was only going to bring 1 rage and 3 heals, and if I didn't have a second rage probably wouldn't have gotten to the enemy heroes. And if I don't get the enemy heroes, I mean, it's kind of rip when you're using hogs. Sometimes you can get by with just killing the queen, and the BK can't keep up with all the hogs, and the hogs will just come back and kill them after they take out all the defenses. You always want to pay close attention to your queen as well when you're doing these walks, because sometimes you can look away for a second and she's dead. So I drop my BK, use a hog to pull the CC. Couple whiz behind the BK like I always do with this attack once the cannons are distracted. Drop the wall breakers in. Open up the compartment for the queen to step in. Actually missed the queen with the poison here. And actually the barb and the little barbs and the wizards end up killing the enemy king. Queen doesn't have to even worry about him. So once both the heroes are dead, drop the hogs. Drop a heal to cover potential giant bomb spots. Another heal to cover those spots as well. I always try to get my cleanup down as quick as possible, but at the same time keeping an eye on my attack, because like my queen charges when I use back end low, I generally don't start the hogs until there's a minute left in the attack, minute 15. So I try to get the cleanup down as quickly as possible because I always cut it close on time when I'm doing these kinds of attacks here. And a lot of the time, that's the number one reason as to why you fail with some sort of queen walk is time. And that's how I do a queen walk, queen charge, mass hog, whatever you want to call it. Hope it helps you guys. Thanks for watching.